Jordan Clarkson's NBA career has never been about arriving quietly or blending into the background. From the beginning, it has been a story shaped by motion, emotion, and insistence. Insistence on being seen, heard, and valued on his own terms. In a league that often prioritizes efficiency over expression and structure over spontaneity, Clarkson has carved out a place by doing the opposite. He has survived, thrived, and endured by trusting his instincts and refusing to dilute his identity. His journey is not merely about scoring points. It is about maintaining belief in yourself when the league repeatedly asks you to become smaller. Clarkson's story begins long before the NBA, rooted in a family and cultural background that shaped his understanding of individuality. Raised with Filipino heritage through his mother, Clarkson grew up navigating multiple worlds at once. He learned early that identity could be layered, that belonging could exist across borders, and that pride did not require permission. Basketball became a space where those lessons took form. The court did not ask him to choose one version of himself. It allowed him to bring everything. As a young player, Clarkson was talented but not anointed. His path was not linear. He did not come through the traditional pipeline of elite prep schools and guaranteed stardom. Instead, he took the junior college route, a path often overlooked and misunderstood. Junior college basketball is where dreams are tested against reality. It strips players of entitlement and replaces it with urgency. Every practice feels like an audition. Every game feels like a final exam. Clarkson absorbed that environment and allowed it to harden his resolve. Transferring to Missouri marked a turning point. There, Clarkson emerged as a scorer with a distinctive rhythm. He did not simply run plays. He felt the game. His handle, footwork, and willingness to attack defenders reflected a player unafraid of responsibility. He did not shy away from difficult shots or late clock decisions. Instead, he welcomed them. That confidence was not bravado, it was necessity. Clarkson understood that survival in basketball often belongs to those willing to take risks. When he entered the NBA as a second-round pick, Clarkson arrived with no guarantees. Second-round players are not given patience. They are given opportunities that must be seized instantly. Clarkson responded by playing fearlessly. In Los Angeles, surrounded by pressure and expectation, he showed flashes of brilliance that were impossible to ignore. His scoring bursts energized crowds and shifted momentum, even as inconsistency invited criticism. The early years were a lesson in contrast. Clarkson could score in bunches, but questions followed him everywhere. Was he efficient enough? Could he defend at a high level? Was his style sustainable? These questions followed him not because he lacked talent, but because his game did not fit neatly into conventional boxes. He played with flair in a league that often values restraint. He trusted instinct in a system built on repetition. Trades soon became part of his reality. Movement is one of the NBA's great teachers. It forces players to confront their value honestly. In Cleveland, Clarkson found himself in a different context, asked to provide offense and energy in short bursts. He embraced the role. Coming off the bench, he learned how to read games quickly, how to attack tired defenses, and how to shift momentum without dominating possession. His scoring became more intentional. His confidence remained intact. Yet even then, Clarkson was still misunderstood by some. Volume scorers are often reduced to stereotypes, labeled as one-dimensional or expendable. Clarkson resisted that reduction. He continued to expand his understanding of the game, refining shot selection and improving his playmaking. He learned that growth did not require abandoning his strengths, it required sharpening them. The defining chapter of Clarkson's career began in Utah. Arriving without massive headlines, he found an organization willing to trust his instincts. The Jazz did not attempt to mold him into something else. Instead, they asked him to lean fully into what he did best. Off the bench, Clarkson became a weapon, a controlled eruption of offense designed to destabilize opponents. His sixth Man of the Year season was not an accident. It was the culmination of years spent learning when to accelerate and when to pause. Clarkson's scoring was no longer random. It was surgical. He understood defensive tendencies. He manipulated space. He attacked mismatches with precision. His confidence, once seen as excess, became a strategic advantage. What made Clarkson exceptional in that role was his emotional awareness. He sensed when his team needed energy and when it needed calm. He played with joy, but also with purpose. Every shot carried intent. Every drive tested the defense's resolve. He became one of the league's most reliable momentum shifters, a player capable of turning a quiet game into a competitive one within minutes. Beyond the court, Clarkson's visibility mattered. He did not hide his personality. His fashion choices, his music, his openness. These were not distractions, they were declarations. In a league where players are often encouraged to be marketable, but not too different, Clarkson chose authenticity. He embraced culture as part of performance, showing that expression and excellence are not mutually exclusive. For Filipino fans worldwide, Clarkson became a symbol of pride. His decision to represent the Philippines internationally was more than symbolic. It was a statement of belonging. He carried the weight of expectation with dignity, understanding that representation is not about perfection, but about presence. Through him, many saw themselves reflected on the global stage. As his career progressed, Clarkson continued to evolve. He became a more thoughtful passer, recognizing when defenses overcommit to his scoring. He improved defensively through effort and positioning, understanding that commitment on that end extended his value. While he was never defined by lockdown defense, he refused to be defined by indifference. Injuries and slumps tested him, as they test all players. Clarkson met those challenges without panic. He trusted his preparation and his work ethic. He understood that confidence does not mean ignoring doubt. It means moving forward despite it. Each return from adversity reinforced his resilience. What separates Clarkson from many scorers is his relationship with pressure. He does not fear big moments. He welcomes them. Late-game situations, hostile arenas, tight margins, these environments invite his creativity. Clarkson thrives when structure dissolves and instinct takes over. In those moments, his game feels alive, unpredictable, and honest. His career has never been about being the loudest star in the room. It has been about being undeniable. He forced the league to acknowledge his value not by conforming, but by persisting. He showed that players do not need to sacrifice identity to earn respect. They need only consistency, courage, and belief. Jordan Clarkson's legacy is not confined to trophies or stat lines. It lives in the permission he gives others to play freely, to express openly, to exist fully. His career reminds us that basketball, at its best, is not just about systems and schemes. It is about rhythm, emotion, and individuality. In choosing authenticity over assimilation, Clarkson built something lasting. He proved that confidence, when grounded in work, becomes credibility. And credibility, when sustained, becomes legacy. Jordan Clarkson did not ask the league to change for him. He changed within it, without losing himself. Jordan Clarkson's journey reminds us that there is power in being yourself, even when the world asks you to be quieter, smaller, or safer. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy long-form sports tributes that explore the deeper stories behind the game, remember to like, share, and subscribe for more.